Now, Blended, of course, marks your third time of working together. How does knowing each other so well affect the process, and how was it this time around?
It made it, for me, more difficult because there were moments where I had to be happy and joyful, and Drew, a lot of times, just takes me down, takes my energy away.
Yeah, I like to make you miserable.
And she's anti-me, and
Yep.
but I fought past it, and I think I gave a great performance, and
Despite
despite
all
what she
of
was,
my teasing about your egg-shaped head.
her anti my head, she hates my looks. But I think ultimately we got there. There's some chemistry involved. The way they edit it, they can pretend that there's something happening.
They had their work cut out for them.
They sure did.
And it is quite rare to see two leads work together so regularly. Why do you think it works so well, Drew?
In all seriousness,
Go ahead.
I love our partnership.
Yeah, she does.
He's like the best partner in the world.
Yeah.
He's the best partner a girl could ever ask for, seriously. And
Tell that to my wife.
well, I mean, I love your wife the most.
Yeah, you like her
So
more than
I
me.
do.
I'm fine with that.
I worship Jackie. So we're a good team.
We are good.
And we
also-
celebrate each other and our lives and our husbands and wives and our kids, and we've seen each other grow up along the way, and so
It's got a special place in my heart. I'm very protective over the Drew. Even when we're not together, I think of Drew, wish good things on my Drew, and I'm glad we got to make this movie together.
Which do you find easier, sort of loving each other or hating each other? Because, of course, we get both. in
She
this.
was nervous about the hating.
I didn't like the hating each other. I was like, this is gonna suck. Everyone knows I love you. It's gonna be fake. I don't like it. I can't do it.
But somehow you pulled it off.
What I liked is that when I saw the scene of our first date in the movie, I thought it wasn't so much like archetypal I hate you bickering.
It was just a bad date.
It was just a weird energy for him and I to start a movie with, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, it was neat.
I was like, oh, this is different. This
Yeah, I
isn't
liked
like,
it too.
hi, nice to meet you. It was
Yeah,
like
it
there
was
was
just
there was a different chi going on, and I thought that was
Uncomfortable,
fun.
weird. Two people sitting with each
Yeah.
other, not knowing what to say and not knowing if they even want to be there.
Yeah, there's like
Finding
a
ways to get out
sound
of
and a
there.
feeling to the scene that I thought was
Yeah.
different from what we had done before.
Yeah, that's right.
So that was cool.
And The Wedding Singer is one of the most loved romantic comedies that's ever been made.
That's nice.
You've got the same director, Frank Coraci. How would you
Yes.
compare the two films? Is it kind of maybe a similar tone in the comedy? And
Sure.
Alexis Arquette, of course,
Sure.
pops up.
I mean, I think that Frank really knows how to balance great human emotion as
Yeah.
well as big, giant comedy. And then he knows how to bridge the two together really well. So
And
that,
along with balancing him having 3 or 4 bacon sandwiches a day.
that sounds so good right now, by
A
the
bacon
way.
sandwich? Whoa,
Yeah.
man, this director can eat.
It's like in Annie Hall when she's like, I'll have a pastrami on white with lettuce and tomato and mayonnaise. And Woody Allen's like,
And Jim mocks Lauren's job as a closet queen.
That's right.
What's the kind of most out there movie job that you guys have had, do you think?
Well, when we did 50 First Dates, I had to deal with the old sea animals and know what I was doing.
That's
And I
right.
I had to do scenes with walruses
and penguins.
penguins, man, and
dolphins.
Yeah, we did all right, but I gotta say, I was nervous every time I was with those, that they were gonna throw me in the water and eat me.
There
Especially
was
the giant
definitely
walrus.
scenes in like Charlie's Angels when Cameron and I would be, we would just get the giggles. Like, of course, Lucy Liu, like perfect every time. You're like, no, I believe you as a rocket scientist. We're struggling with like this paragraph of like really.
What was it? What would you have to be in? I know you were an angel, and I know you were.
Yeah, but
a
like
cop,
we'd have to like break down like either the chemistry of like why gold floats
Oh,
or like
right,
you know the
right.
molecular gastronomy of like you know or like some Silicon Valley talk, and I would just get the giggles. I was like, can
yeah.
I just like kick someone's ass because
Yeah.
I feel like I could do that, like I'm scrappy, but you know
Having to be
acting
smart in
like I
front of you.
know, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than pretending you're smart in front
nuclear
of someone.
physics
Yeah.
was a little more challenging, even though I very much appreciate.
Yeah, no, you appreciate
Nuclear
people who
physics.
do know that.
Of course.
Well, I was sold. I believed it.
Good. Thank
Drew
you.
Barrymore, Adam Sandler, thanks very much.
You're a good guy.
Thank you so
Thanks very
much.
much.
Right on, Jamie.